Welcome to Insatiable, the podcast where we discuss the intersection of food, psychology, and culture. I'm your host, Ali Shapiro, an integrated health coach, 32-year and counting cancer survivor, and have radically healed my relationship with food and my body. And for the past 17 years, I've been working with clients individually, in group programs, and in company settings to do the same. Welcome. I know it's been a hot minute since there's been an Insatiable episode, and I'm here back with a lot of good news. But first, I just want to say that my heart is with all of you. I know 2025, because I'm working with so many clients, right? And we work on a lot of personal, real hard stuff. I know 2025 has been the longest year ever. I know for me, it has been. My sleep issues are back, which tells me my stress is back, even if I don't feel it. Working on some HRT shifts and changes that I will share with you once I have more information about. But if you're someone who, hey, HRT started to work in the beginning and seems to wear off, I'm going to have some stuff for you in the future. I just needed to take February to rest. January was really intense with the Truth with Food launch, as launches always are. But we have the amazing group, the right people at the right time, and we're having a blast in there. A blast and insights and clarity and all the things. I don't know if blast is the right word here in the beginning. And we also were looking at schools for ESSA in January and trying to decide, what do we really value? How do we want to shape this young mind? Why is it so expensive to get quality education? And expensive can mean cost if you're often in the city as we are, or it can mean cost of, in my view, having to move to the suburbs. I know a lot of people love the suburbs and they have great schools, but I really want to stay in the city. I just love walkability. It's such an important quality of life. And I know so many of my friends have to leave the city for the suburbs. So that feels like a cost. But I also know people love the suburbs. Okay, this is not a city versus suburb podcast. Did you miss me in my tangents? But I'm coming here today to let you know that we have a lot of exciting episodes coming up. Next week, we are going to have my friend Sass on the pod, and we're going to do a series together over the coming months called Body Stories. And Sass is coming into midlife. She just turned 50 and wants to lose weight, but she wants to do it in a different way. And she wants to really focus on health in addition to just really feeling good in her body. So we're going to talk about that process for her and more about how that came to be in next week's episode. I'm going to have my friend Phil from Wits and Weights on, who is an incredible trainer who comes with an engineering background, to talk about how to sustainably and holistically lose weight in midlife. Because there's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of people promising you things. And I want you to have the foundations so that you don't waste a lot of time, money, and actually sabotage yourself, because it's easier to do here in our 40 and over age. And then there's going to be some minisodes from me about what most emotional eating gets wrong and what is this deeper thing that's going on that you sense around your food but can't quite put your finger on it. I'm going to hopefully give you some more insights into that. And then the other thing I'm super excited about is mid-April, I am launching a Why Am I Eating This Now mini course. Okay. So 4 weeks, 4 lessons, and it's only going to be $97. Okay. It's such a steal, tremendous value. And again, if you're someone who's listened to this podcast, you think a lot of this stuff makes sense, but you want to really take some action on it. You want to see more how this shows up in your own individual life. This is going to be for you. And I'm only running it live one time. Okay. So this is it. So you will get, again, so much coaching with me, so much teaching with me, and an amazing group of people. I am so fortunate that I love my clients. I love the people who listen to this podcast. And so you will be with great company with this. So if you're interested, I'm going to put a link in the show notes to sign up for my email list. Okay. And you'll be able to sign up for that in the coming weeks. But again, it'll be the only time I'm running it live. It's only $97. I know that money is tight for a lot of people. It's just a lot out here. Right. And so I want to help you, support you during this time so that you can use food to center yourself, feel strong, feel powerful, be able to show up rather than food piling on more of the chaos. Because we all know none of us need any more chaos than what's happening right now. Okay. So Tune back in next week. Consider coming to Why Am I In This Now mini course live. It'll start in mid-April, but get on the list so you're the first to know. And I'll see you back here next week. The information in this podcast should not be considered personal, individual, or medical advice.